Welcome everyone. Today we're gonna be making some beef tacos. I've got all the stuff ready and shit, so let's go talk about our ingredients. First of all, we're gonna need some minced beef and some onions, so we're gonna chop up the onions right now. Okay, let me just tell you how much you need also so you're not confused. We need about 1 kilograms of minced beef, and we need just 1 onion obviously. Now let's chop up our onions. Now that our onions are finally chopped, now we're going to be making our taco seasoning. It's good to do it from the start because that gets the really good flavors. Now first of all, if you want a bit of chili, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder. So just 1 teaspoon, that's the chili powder I use. Oh fuck, it's spilling everywhere. Never mind. Let me grab that. Fuck me. What the hell? Bruh. Alright, whatever. I managed to get it open. Kinda melted, but who gives a fuck? So, I'm trying to open this shit. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon. So just 1 teaspoon. That's a teaspoon. And then we'll pour it in. And there's a fucking piece of pan. What the hell? 1 teaspoon of cumin. It's not coming out. 1 teaspoon of cumin. Yeah, that's about 1 teaspoon. You really chuck it in. Then we add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Put it in. So I'm just gonna pour it out. It's about 1 teaspoon. Add half a teaspoon of ginger. Yeah, that's about half a teaspoon. And then we're gonna add half a teaspoon of thyme. Just about that. And half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Okay. No, it was a teaspoon, fuck me. Yeah, just a teaspoon. I'll put the recipe in the description. So just about that. And then we're gonna add our salt and pepper. So just a quarter of salt, just to get those, that taste in, just a quarter. And a bit of pepper. I'll just sprinkle it in. Just get those flavors. And then now we're going to mix these together. So let me mix for you. And mix those up. And we get a really nice taco seasoning. Now we're going to get to the frying part. Let me on this pan. And we put it at about medium heat, and then we let the pan get hot. While we wait for that pan to get hot, we're gonna grate up our cheese. Now we've grated my cheese. I am waiting for the pan to get hot. It should be hot enough by now. Don't put your hand in oil, you might burn yourself. So we'll add our onions soon. Alrighty, now we're gonna add in our onions. So hold on. I have to do that. So we let those simmer. Now that the onions are simmering, so I have to take it off heat so I don't burn my onions. Now we're gonna add our minced beef. And then we're gonna start mixing that until the beef gets brown. Then we'll add our seasonings. Now that my beef is looking brown and cooked, as you can tell, we're gonna add the seasoning. So we're gonna chuck in the tomato paste. So just, that's not a tablespoon, is it? Yeah, so just a tablespoon of tomato paste. And then we're gonna mix that in. Once you've mixed in the tomato paste pretty well, which as you can tell, mine is mixed in, we're gonna go ahead and add the seasoning. So a bit of the seasoning, scrape that in, and then we're gonna start mixing that all up. Now we're gonna add in some chicken stock just to get those flavors in. A bit too much, I think. Alright, while that's boiling, we're gonna let that boil for a bit, so we're gonna put the lid on top, and while that is happening, we're gonna set up our tacos. So now that I've gotten my little tacos ready, we're gonna check on that delicious beef. Smells pretty good. Now we're gonna preheat our oven to a, 180 degrees. And fan force, and then we're gonna now add our beef to our taco. Now put in the oven. Oh wait, I forgot the secret ingredient, cheese. These babies into the oven. That is cooking. Let's make our sauce. For the sauce for tacos, I add half a cup of ranch, half a cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, however the fuck is squeeze. A cup or half a cup of this Chipotle peppers, yeah, half a cup of this. Add in your garlic. Now we're gonna add in some oil. Now we are about to blend. I don't know. I think I'll just do start and then medium. Now we've got our tasty Chipotle sauce. It smells good. Let me give it a taste. Very good. Now that I've finished mixing, now it's the end of our recipe. So what I'm going to add is I'm going to add some lettuce, Chipotle sauce, sour cream, and jalapenos to my taco. What I added to my tacos was sour cream, lettuce, Chipotle sauce, and jalapenos. And our food is ready to eat. It looks really delicious. You're doing fine.